Hey everybody, welcome back to Mike's Wooden Things and Stuff. A year ago today, I woke up with a bloody face and a busted up hand and a cloudy, vague recollection of what happened the night before, of falling down in a stupor. And I decided after a couple of days of laying in bed feeling sorry for myself and feeling like an embarrassment and a failure at life, that it was time to do something about it. And I made a public declaration here on YouTube, and more importantly to myself, that I was going to change. And it's been a year. Let's talk about what's changed. Okay, so I want to start once again by expressing my extreme gratitude and thanks to the wonderful, wonderful people who have been so unbelievably supportive and encouraging to me over the last year and continue to do so. Thank you very, very much, especially the comment section on that first video. That it blows me away every time I go over there and scroll through. And almost 750,000 people watched that video, and 99.999% of them, I think they got something out of it that was positive. I certainly did. In some ways, that video changed my life. That admission, that public, it's one thing to admit to yourself that you're going to do something. It's a whole nother thing to tell the world that you're going to do something. And so when I released that video and it went nuts, it really, in some ways, it provided a lot of support for me over the course of the last year. As with the periodic update videos that I did, the response to those was overwhelmingly positive. And it's getting easier and easier to listen to that little voice in my head that says, dude, you've done so good. You're doing so well. You've been two months without a beer. Go get a case of beer and get hammered, my friend. It's getting easier and easier to listen to that guy, even though I know that he is not my friend. That guy sucks, and I should not listen to him. And although I cannot say truthfully that I didn't drink for this past year, because I did, I publicly admitted that on April 28th of this past year, I did drink on election night. And welcome to a video that I had hoped that I would never have to make. But that being said, at the rate that I was drinking when I made that declaration until now, to have drank one time over that period of time means that over 52 weeks at a rate of approximately 30 beer per week I was drinking at that point. That's over 1,500 beer that I have not drank this past year that I would have otherwise. And at the cost of those beer that I was paying for them, that's approximately $3,000-ish that I didn't spend on alcohol this past year. That's about 100 days that I didn't either perform sluggishly or were complete write-offs altogether. 100 days of the last 365 days I performed better as a human being than I would have otherwise. Yeah, that's a lot of better. And people keep wanting me to talk about happiness and am I happier? I don't know. I did one of my update videos was doing math on happiness. I did happiness math to figure out whether I was happier now than I used to be. So 15 days at a 5, 5 days at an 8, and 10 days at about a 2.5. So you math that out, and that's 140 happies over the course of a month. And the numbers say that I am. I'll leave a link to that video. Everything that I said in that video still holds true. The numbers say that overall I'm happier. But the world is still a shitty place. There's a lot of terrible in this world. And now I don't have booze to mask that, to dull that, to help ignore that. And so, but it also forces me to acknowledge the terribleness in the world and deal with it in a healthier way, I think. And so, yeah, I mean, pros and cons, I guess. But I don't regret making the decision. In some ways, falling down and smashing my face was one of the best things that ever happened to me, I think. I think it has made me a better person. I know that it has made me it has forced me to come to some realizations about how I live and how I put myself forth into this world in the best possible way. It's forced me to re-examine what it is to be a member of this world in a positive way and how important that is. Because this world is full of terrible. We live in a world, we have created a world that rewards selfishness and greed and punishes in some ways togetherness and cooperation, and it treats it. I don't know. I want this to be a positive video, but we live in a state on this planet, in this society, that prioritizes profits over people and encourages us to view happiness and joy as if it is some kind of cake, where if you have too much, then there isn't enough for me. And that's lies, that's garbage, that's nonsense. And so, but I have come to realize and accept that I can only control what I can control. Many of the problems that impact us are beyond my control as an individual. And all I can do is my best to not feed into and encourage that system, and to be better to the people around me, and to do my part, however small that part is, to be the change that I want to see in the world. And anything outside of that, if I allow that to bother me, which sometimes it happens, but when I allow that to bother me, it's it's a negative impact on me, and therefore I can't be the best person. I can't put forth the best version of me into the world. And that's what alcohol did, is it kept me from being able to put forth the best version of myself into the world. And so I've become a better person. No, that's not accurate. I don't think I've become a better person. I've become better at putting the person I am into the world in the best way. The buddies that I jam with say that I've become a better musician. That's good. That extension cord, tied to the joints in the basement. Came untied as I stepped off the chair. Might have been the first, wouldn't be the last, but I'm done trying again. I remember the door and think about. And I'm gonna keep on keeping on, and know that drinking impacts me in a way that doesn't allow me to be the best person I can be for myself, for my family, for my friends, for my community, and for the world. And I encourage you out there to examine in yourself what it is that allows you to be the best person that you can be and put forth the best version of yourself. And just do your best to do that. And continue, be kind to each other. Stop letting them tell us who to be angry at and who to be fearful of. Get your face out of your phone and engage with the world around you in a positive way. And together we can make the world better a little bit at a time by just being the best versions of ourselves as often as we can. And that's what I've come to realize over the past year, is that what's important is to be the best that I can be at any given time. And that's all I can do. And that has to be enough. So, again, thank you very, very much, everybody who has been with me along this path and continues to be with me along this path. We are all on a journey that we don't know about. And we don't know the answers. Sometimes we don't even know the questions to ask. Just keep putting one foot in front of the next. In front of the last. Don't put it in front of the next one, because then you're walking backwards. Or something. I don't know. Yeah. It's been a year. And I'm coming up next week on my 46th birthday. And my 45th year. I guess my 46th birthday would be my 46th year. So my 46th year on this rock, spinning around, has been different than the rest of them. And I look forward to my 47th to see what's in store for me. Yeah. So, stay happy, stay healthy, stay safe, everybody. Be kind to each other. Keep on keeping on. And try to put forth the best version of yourself. Every day. Bye for now. See you on the next one. All right.